planning a trip to China? The first thing you need to know is about connectivity. In this vast country, the internet is regulated, meaning some of your go-to websites or social media platforms may be inaccessible due to the Great Firewall of China. But don't worry, a virtual private network or VPN can help you bypass these restrictions. Also, keep in mind that international roaming charges can add up quickly, so a local SIM card might be a smart choice. So come prepared with a VPN and consider a local SIM card for uninterrupted connectivity. Next up, let's talk about tipping in China. It's important to note that tipping is not a common practice here, especially in restaurants and taxis. In upscale establishments or tourist areas, you might find a service charge included in the bill. However, if you receive exceptional service, offering a small tip isn't out of the question, but remember, it's not expected or required. So when in China, tip only if you feel the service truly warrants it. Remember, tipping is not expected in China, but can be done for exceptional service. China offers endless photographic opportunities, but there are some rules to follow. With its breathtaking landscapes and iconic landmarks, China is a photographer's dream. However, it's essential to respect local regulations and customs. Asking for permission before capturing people, religious sites, or military installations is a must. Be mindful of posted signs or guidelines, especially in sensitive or restricted areas. Remember, your camera can tell a story, but it should never intrude upon someone else's. Respect the rules and customs, and you'll come back with a camera full of unforgettable memories. If you love shopping, get ready to haggle. Bargaining is a vibrant part of the shopping culture in China, especially in markets, street stalls, and smaller shops. It's not just about getting a good deal, it's a social dance, a way of interacting. Remember, maintain a friendly and respectful attitude. Start by offering about half of the asking price and negotiate from there. If the price doesn't feel right, don't be afraid to walk away. Bargain with a smile and you'll score some great deals. If you're enjoying this journey through Chinese culture and etiquette, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow Globetrotters, and subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and tricks. When visiting China, it's important to respect the local culture. Be mindful of behaviors that may be perceived as disrespectful, such as loud conversations, public displays of affection, or pointing with your finger. It's also a great idea to familiarize yourself with some Chinese customs and etiquette before your trip. This could include understanding dining etiquette, gift-giving, and greeting protocols. By doing so, you demonstrate respect for the culture, and it could also help you avoid unintentional cultural missteps. Understanding and respecting Chinese customs will greatly enhance your travel experience. It's not just about etiquette, it's also about the law. When visiting China, it's crucial to familiarize yourself with local regulations. This includes laws regarding photography, public behavior, and interactions with authorities. Be mindful and avoid engaging in activities that could be perceived as disrespectful or illegal. For instance, photographing military installations or engaging in political activism can land you in hot water. Remember, when you're in a foreign country, you're subject to its laws. Stay on the right side of the law for a trouble-free trip. In China, queuing can be a bit different than what you're used to. It's not unusual to encounter a more relaxed approach to forming lines, especially in busy areas. But don't mistake this for rudeness. It's simply a different cultural norm. The key is to remain patient and respectful. Avoid pushing ahead or crowding around entrances. When boarding public transport or entering attractions, always allow others to exit first. It's all about mutual respect and understanding. Remember, patience is a virtue when waiting in line. China can be crowded, especially at popular tourist spots. It's a country of over 1 billion people after all. So, if you're planning to visit the Great Wall, the Forbidden City, or any other famous locale, it's wise to arrive early. The early bird really does catch the worm in these situations. Alternatively, consider exploring off-the-beaten-path destinations. There's so much to see in China beyond the well-trodden tourist trails. With a bit of planning, you can avoid the worst of the crowds. It's always good to be prepared for emergencies. In China, the emergency contact number for local police is 110, while medical services can be reached at 120. It's wise to have these numbers stored in your phone or written down. Also, always carry a copy of your passport, visa, and travel insurance information with you at all times. This way, you're ready to tackle any unexpected situations that may arise. Stay safe and be prepared for any situation. Avoid consuming tap water. Always be adventurous and savor the local dishes. However, remember that food preparation and hygiene can vary, especially with street food or in rural areas. It might be a good idea to pack some anti-diarrheal medication, just in case, and avoid consuming tap water or uncooked foods. Embrace the local cuisine, but do so with safety in mind. Before we wrap up, let's not forget an essential topic: money. The official currency in China is the Chinese yuan, also known as the renminbi. While credit cards are becoming more accepted in larger cities and tourist areas, they are far from being universally accepted, especially outside of these areas. Therefore, it's a good idea to always carry some cash with you for small expenses, like street food or taxi fares. Many vendors, particularly in rural areas or smaller towns, still rely on cash transactions. So, remember to have some yuan in your pocket when you're out exploring. And with that, you're even better equipped for your journey. Happy travels! Finally, let's discuss language. Mandarin is the official language of China, and while you might find English-speaking individuals in major cities and tourist areas, English is not widely spoken, especially outside of these regions. This means that you might find yourself in situations where communication could be a bit challenging. To navigate this, learning a few basic phrases in Mandarin can be very helpful. Phrases like hello, thank you, how much, and where is the restroom can go a long way in making your travels smoother. Remember, a little Mandarin goes a long way. And with that, we've covered another crucial aspect of your journey. Happy travels!